Hi guys, and welcome back to Adjust Your Frequency, Be the Best Possible Version of You. Today I'm going to be talking about the 12 universal laws that govern our results in life. So before I go any further guys, don't forget to like my video, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to share it on your social media. I've got my notes today because I want to make sure that I don't leave any important facts out. So everyone knows about the law of attraction, and everyone knows that you manifest or you attract everything that you feel. Your inner world is just a manifestation, or your outer world is just a manifestation of your inner thoughts. So sometimes we find that we are not attracting what we want to attract in our lives at the pace that we want to attract it, and the reason is because there are other laws that work together with the universal law of attraction. And today I'm going to be giving you a brief overview of these laws and an understanding of them. But what I want you to do is to go back and do some research and get your views on these laws, because these are just my views and everyone has their own views. So if you can go and understand and research them, then you can use them and manipulate them and shape them in order for them to suit your kind of lifestyle. So firstly, I want to explain to you what a law is. So my definition of a law is its principles and habits that we need to live by or follow in order for us to legally comply with our surroundings. Following certain kinds of laws eliminate unfortunate events and gets rid of all the unwanted situations that can and will occur if we don't follow them, and that's why we all need to have some kind of laws that we live by. It also creates or helps form part of our thought process and habits, which ultimately molds and shapes our lives and creates the reality that we desire. We have to live by laws. We cannot just go about willy-nilly and just live the life and just take life as it comes. If we want to live a certain kind of life, we need to have habits, laws, and beliefs in place in order for us to get the world that we want to, or in order for us to live in peace and harmony. So the first law is the law of divine oneness, and this law states that everything is connected to everything and everyone is connected to everyone else. That is why growing your emotional intelligence is very important and one of the most important factors to achieving success. Everything we do affects other people, and everything we want to achieve in life will require the help from other people. So it's important that we treat others with kindness, and it's important that we are nice to other people, because if we want people to help us and if we want to grow whatever we want to manifest into our lives, we are going to need the help of other people. Relationships are very important. So that is the first law. The second law is the law of vibration, and this law states that God has created the universe so that it vibrates, moves, and travels in circular motions. Nothing rests, and all things are made of energy. Our emotions, thoughts, desires attract and resonate with other similar energies, and that's why visualization is very important. I explained the importance of visualization in my previous videos, but I'll do it again for the people who are new on my channel. What it is when you want to attract something into your life, a new car or a new house or a promotion at work, or you want to start your own business, you need to act as though you have that desire manifested into your physical world at that present moment. And what it does is it brings about feelings. So once you feel those feelings and you embrace those feelings, there's a certain vibration that you give off. So you need to stay at that vibration so that you can attract, because like attracts like. And if you find yourself vibrating at the frequency of your desired goals, then you are going to attract and manifest them into your world at a faster pace. So that's law number 2. Law number 3 is the law of action, and this law states that faith without works is dead. You desire your goals, and if you want to achieve success, then you need to go out there and you need to take some physical action in order for you to achieve your success. So the first step is having a goal in mind. The second step is to have faith and believe that you have it already in your physical reality, and then you need to go out there and strategize and plan how you are going to bring about that goal into your life, and and then you need to take some action. Action is very important. If we don't take action, then our goals and our success in life are going to stay dreams, and it's not going to come from our subconscious mind into our conscious world. Law number 4 is the law of correspondence, and this law states that your outer world is just a reflection of your inner world or your inner thoughts. Your subconscious mind is the most powerful of your 3 minds, and it's so important that you reprogram it, or you program it to achieve your goals and success. Your beliefs and habits are formed in that mind, and no matter how much you try to convince yourself you want to change and you are worthy of all of it, it's not going to mean anything if you are not going to reprogram your subconscious mind. So let me give you an example. Just say that you want to manifest a dream house into your life, or you want to upgrade your car. You can say, I want to upgrade it. You can have those affirmations and you can visualize or do whatever, but if you have that constant fear and doubt and unworthiness in your subconscious mind, it's not going to work. You need to make sure that your subconscious mind is in alignment with your conscious world. That's the 4th law, which is the law of correspondence. Now your 5th law is the law of cause and effect. You know the famous saying that there is no accidents. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So everything that we do, it has an effect and it has results and consequences. So we ultimately choose the direction in which we want to go, and with each choice we create the circumstances that align with those choices. It is important for us to think carefully before we react to certain things when we are faced with unfortunate events or unfortunate desires. So I don't know if I gave you I don't know if I took you through the process of how we think, but if I haven't, let me take you through it now. So firstly, we have a circumstance. Let me give you an example of heartbreak. So let's just say we go through heartbreak. What happens is circumstance leads to emotions, it leads to actions, and it eventually leads to results. So you get your heartbreak, which is your circumstance. Your emotion is going to be sadness. Your action to that sadness is going to be withdrawal. You are not going to want to go anywhere or do anything fun or creative because now you have that sadness that's overwhelming you. And your results to that whole process is that you are going to stunt your growth. But let me give you person number 2 who goes through that same heartbreak but tells themselves that, you know what, maybe there's someone out there who will love me better, who will treat me better, and I'm looking at this as an opportunity for me to actually go out there and meet new people, acquire new skills, and develop myself. Now that's the second way. So you need to understand that you have a choice. Every circumstance that comes into your life has no meaning unless you assign that meaning to it. That's one of the great sayings of the famous Shakespeare. So you need to understand that everything that happens to you, you can say whether it's going to go down the negative path or whether it's going to go down the positive path. So that's the law of cause and effect. The 6th law is the law of compensation. We reap what we sow. We can't expect rewards, or we can't expect fruits of something that we haven't planted. We need to be patient, and we need to know that everything happens at a certain time. So if you want to reap the fruits of positivity, you need to make sure that you sow positive thoughts and you sow positive actions, and you need to make sure that everything you do is in alignment with what you have sown. The 7th law is the law of attraction. Now this is the most famous law, and this law states that when we ask and have faith and know it's possible, we have already received it. For as a man thinketh, so is he. And our physical reality is just a manifestation of our inner thoughts. And once we have grasped that concept, then we are on our way to success. But just believing isn't enough, and all the laws that I've explained before need to work in conjunction with the law of attraction in order for us to manifest what we want into our physical world. Now the 8th law is the law of perpetual transmutation of energy. Now, this law states that we have the power to change the state of our lives, and that means that we have the power to say where we are going and what direction our life needs to take. And that's what makes us different to animals. Animals just form a part of a cycle, and animals are just put onto this earth to do certain tasks and to just achieve certain things and not go anything above that. Now, us as human beings, as physical beings that have a spiritual side to us, we have the power to change the direction of our lives. If we can see that our life is going in a certain way and we are not happy with the way our life is going, then we have the power within us to actually develop those skills in order for us to change our lives. That's something very important, and that's something you need to know. Your current circumstances or your current situation is not the end of your life. You can change it at any point. It takes hard work and it takes a lot of determination, but if you really want to change the outcome of your life and you can see where your life is heading and you're not happy with that end result, then you can change it. And that's why we have a brain that can imagine and that can visualize, because we can take a circumstance and we can see the process in which it's going and we can determine the outcome. So before we get to that outcome, we can change it and we can change the direction and change the way in which we need to go. That is the 8th law. Now, the 9th law is the law of relativity. Now, everything works together for our good. The life that we live gives us the opportunity to learn and grow, and every person is given a series of tests and challenges that has a sole purpose of building our character. So with every life's lesson, it takes us one step closer to our purpose, and the more challenging it may seem, the bigger your destiny or your purpose in life is. You learn that the hardships that you face in life is just preparation for your end results. So the 10th law is the law of polarity, and that law states that everything has an opposite side. With joy, the opposite is sadness. With hot, it's cold, and with up, it's down. So what this law basically states that if your current situation is not working for you, there is an opposite to it. If you are not happy with the way you are at work, or if you're not happy with the house that you're living in or the car that you're living in, then there is an opposite to it. You just need to know the opposite and you need to plan actions in order for you to achieve that opposite. So the 11th law is the law of rhythm, and what it states is what goes around must come around, and what goes up has to come down. All energies vibrate and move according to certain rhythms. Everything has a reason, everything has a season, and everything has stages of development. So what you need to understand is that it's also very similar to the law of divine timing. No matter how much we want to manifest things into our lives, if it's not our time and it's not our season, it's not going to happen. So sometimes we never know what our season is or what our purpose is, but we need to always be ready, so whenever an opportunity rises, we have our plans in action in order for it to propel us in the direction that we want. The 12th law is the law of gender, and it states that what we plant is what we are going to reap. So when we plant seeds, it requires time and nurturing in order for it to grow and manifest. Being patient is key, and keeping calm is key, and we don't want to upset the vibrational frequencies, because what happens is, and it also, like it explains it in church, we go to God and we leave our problems at God's feet, but what happens is when we feel that God is not taking, or God is not giving us what we want at that specific time, we take it back and we try to do things on our own. What we don't realize is that everything happens at a certain time. We get what we want and what we desire according to God's timing. So if you want something, you need to take it to God's feet, you need to leave it there, and you need to trust that He is going to give you at that exact time. If you want to manifest something into your life and you find that it is not coming to you at that exact point, it's not because God can't give it to you at that point. It's because you are not ready for it. Maybe you are not mature enough for what you want to manifest into your life. So He's still going to build character so that when He does give it to you, you use it wisely and you use it accordingly to His will or according to what it's supposed to be used. So you need to understand that everything happens at a certain time and we can't rush the process. All we need to do is we just need to be focused and we just need to make sure that we are patient when we are waiting for our goals or our manifestations to come into our physical reality. Now these laws help us to understand how everything works around us, but most importantly it's awareness. These laws are not, or how can I say, the laws that I've given and explained to you are my perceptions and are my views of it. You can go and research it and see how you feel about these laws. But the point of this channel, or the reason why I've actually started this channel, was just to build awareness for you guys as you'll start y'all's journey on personal development and self-growth. What happens is that the whole concept of personal development and self-growth is not something that is taught to us. It's something that we have to discover on our own when we are ready for it. So what I'm going to be doing on this channel is just giving you tips, strategies on how you can go about doing it. I'm not going to be giving you the answers to everything, and I can't exactly tell you how you can go and do these things. You need to find out for yourself. It's not like going to school and learning a certain subject where the answer is A and the answer can't be B or C. The answer has to be A. The journey of self-development and personal growth is something that is very unique to that person. So we go according to our own pace and according to where we are in our lives. So this channel is just to make you aware, and the topics that I'll be speaking about is just to be making you aware of the things that you can go out there and research in order for you to help you in your personal journey. I hope that this video was informative, and I hope that you take these laws and use them in your day-to-day lives and go out there, research it, and go and find the best possible version of you. 2018 is a new year full of possibilities, full of hope, and you can achieve great success within this year. It's never too late to start. It's never too late to go back to college, to go back to school, to learn that skill and to get the life that you want to get it. If you have that burning desire in your mind that you want to change the course of your life, there are things out there that can help you, and I hope that I'm one of those things that are helping you achieve the success that you want into your life. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you guys have a great evening, and I want you to keep your eye out for my next video, which will be coming out soon. Thank you guys, and goodbye.